Did speak with Ken Griffin this morning, one of the largest hedge funds in the world, one of the best performing, we should say, this year. And Citadel Securities, by the way, now trading 1 out of every 5 stocks that cross the exchanges every single day. We talked to him about a lot of issues. We started, though, with where the market was headed, and he was rather bullish. Listen to what he had to say.
The current prognosis, next 6 to 9 months, is we're going to experience strong growth. So I think that in the short run, absent a material catastrophe on the trade front, I think we're looking at very strong growth the next 6 to 9 months. I think we've pulled forward through the tax cut and the stimulus that goes with that some amount of demand, some amount of capex. We'll see that play out this year. It makes, for example, 2021, late 2020, much murkier.
We also talked to him about the Fed interest rates and the yield curve. He has a pretty special somebody he has an opportunity to talk about these issues with. Ben Bernanke happens to be one of his advisors. This is what he had to say about the conversations they've been having recently.
Ben is in constant dialogue with my team on this topic, constant dialogue. And I think it's very clear. We have an incredible unemployment story in the United States. The unemployment's now in the 3 handle. It is as good as it gets. But here's what's interesting. We aren't seeing meaningful wage growth yet. You know, depending upon the metric you use for wage growth, it's somewhere between 2.75% and 3.25%. And that's just atypically low given how low unemployment rates are. And so there's this very interesting question. There appears to be the continued flexibility for the Fed to maintain a relatively accommodative monetary policy, even though unemployment is so stunningly low.
And a conversation delivering alpha would not be complete unless the topic of cryptocurrency, and in particular Bitcoin, came up. Let's just say that Ken is not a bull. Listen to this.
I don't have a single portfolio manager who has told me we should buy crypto.
Interesting.
Not a single portfolio manager. And in our market making business, we've debated whether or not to make markets in cryptocurrencies. And I have a hard time finding myself wanting to be in the position of being a liquidity provider to a product that I don't believe in. What people don't understand with cryptocurrencies versus, for example, the US dollar, you have to have US dollars to pay your taxes at the end of the year. You don't have a choice. There's no need for cryptocurrencies. They're a solution in search of a problem from my perspective. What's unfortunate is the amount of hype and the number of early investors who've been caught up in this hype. I wish the 27-year-old wasn't buying Bitcoin. I wish they were investing in the companies that define the future of our country and pushing capital in a way that will create jobs, create innovation, and will grow our economy.
Guys, Ken Griffin making headlines here, lighting up Twitter and social media with those particular comments about crypto. That's all we have for now. I'm going to send it back to you guys.
Andrew, I thought it was so interesting the way Griffin approached it versus what Lasry said, investing 1% of his net worth and apparently at a slight profit.
Yes, he has a slight profit. Oh, we should say, by the way, on Mark Lasry, because he wanted to correct his own record, it's not his net worth, it's his cash on hand, which he says is a lot less. So just worth knowing for those out there who are trying to do the math.
Yep, people are watching closely, especially on that topic. Pretty fascinating.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.